Welcome to another episode of Readful Things, where I tell you all about some cool stuff that I've gotten. And today it is a little bit of a book bundle box from Unbroken Binding, which is a sub, well, not a sub. They do have subs in the UK, but also just a bookstore, book front, whatever. And they do really cool special edition stuff. And one of the books I'm reading right now is called It's Not a Cult by Joey Beatty. I know, I was a sucker. This was their Halloween bundle. Look at those pages. I had to check it out. I'm always seeing what the Broken Binding has because they do beautiful artwork, beautiful editions, and almost all of them are books that I want anyway, so I'm like, why not? Let's go for it. This one is They'd Die For You, They'd Kill For You. It's Not a Cult. I'm like, I'm suspicious that this is definitely a cult. Callum, Mezzaloon, and Al play in a band with no name, baffling audience in terrible pubs across the northeast of England with their sound. The songs tell the stories of the Soul Cats, fictional northern gods of small things, of mishap and mayhem. Absolutely no one knows what they're on about, but they believe in their music and each other, and they're happy. That is, until an act of violence at a pub gig goes viral, and they catch the eye of the disillusioned influencer, and suddenly go from having a cult following to having a cult following. All the Soul Cats want, Callum insists, is to have effect on the world, but the fans from LA to Australia flock to the Northumberland, and each gig becomes larger and more lawless than the last. This effect starts to feel scarily real, which poses the question, if the Soul Cats really do exist, which is more dangerous to anger, a wayward group of elder gods or your biggest fans? Because the gods and cults both demand sacrifices, and one way or another, they're going to get one. So yeah, creepy, crazy, and this is the first book I've read by this author, but so far I'm loving it. I like the dust jacket on this, of course, and again, the actual hard case itself. Beautiful pages. You open it up and you've got the interior cover artwork, which I also loved on it. This is numbered of 1,500 copies. I got number 1016, and it's signed. And then I love that they have a embosser stamp, the Broken Binding Halloween box of 2025, which I don't know if you can see it, but oh, shadowed a little bit right there. Love that, because this was the Halloween bundle box that I grabbed. I know. Alexis, if you're putting the case in, I know. I have to wrap it back up. We gotta be careful. The other book that came in that box was called The Black Hunger. I know, you guys have probably heard about this one. I actually read it when it was on NetGalley, and I really liked it, so I had to grab this, especially when you see the sprayed edges and the specialty versions. The Black Hunger by Nicholas Pullen. The Black Hunger can never be satisfied. John Saxfels will soon be dead. Shadows writhe in the corners of his cell as he mourns the death of his secret lover, and the gnawing hunger inside him grows impossible to ignore. He must write his last testament before it's too late. The story he tells will take us to the darkest part of the human soul. It's a tale of otherworldly creatures, ancient cults, and terrifying journey from the stone circles of Scotland to the icy peaks of Tibet. It's a tale that will take us to the end of the world. And yes, it is just as dramatic as it sounds, and it's so good. I did enjoy this, clearly. Beautiful dust jacket. And again, this is the Broken Binding, UK sub. Well, store/sub. I keep saying that. It's just as extra as it was. Look at the sides. Black Hunger. And then you open it, of course, it's the beautiful artwork on the inside. This one's not numbered, but it is signed, which is perfect for me. It's just a beautiful book. It's a good story. And I'm flipping this so you can see the map, because I'm a sucker for extra maps and stuff like this. But you gotta check it out, The Black Hunger. You can get the regular version, of course. I see my library actually had it available to borrow, so you guys might find it in your library. Or again, you can go check out the Broken Binding and get you a copy. They probably still have some available, and not all of them are in a bundle or anything. I think you can grab just singles, just this by itself if you want to. But Black Hunger, super good book, super crazy. And I know that I'm kind of cheating because I just got this book like today, but I couldn't wait for it. I have a historical fiction thing that I love, and I seen this come out by Jess Hanngman, Mother Eating. Not every story is about redemption. Not every life gets redeemed. I got this from Ghoulish Books. They're absolutely freaking amazing. It's actually signed because they had an event there. And I can't wait to check this out. Reimagines the doomed decadence of Marie Antoinette in the world of contemporary politics, chilled exploitation, and religious zealotry. Wildly original and unforgettable, this book brings history to screaming, bleeding life. And that's a comment blurbs from Lindsay King Miller. I don't even begin to know how to tell you about this book because it's just so absolutely chaotic good. Go look it up on Goodreads and look it up. I'm just going to read you this first little section. The following dramatization has been reconstructed from security camera footage, speed trap videos, interviews with eyewitnesses, and the sworn accounts of former members of pseudo-religious sex cult Simon Sorrow. They are variously collected between June 18, 1989 and August 8, 1989, when the cult leader Louis Augustus was arrested for the torture and murder of software engineer Paul Greer, and then from February 3, 2003 to December 12, 2003. I know, Lexus, this sounds crazy, this sounds weird, what do I do? Okay, I don't even know what to tell you what to do other than to go buy this book immediately, because it's going to be one of the best things I've read this year, and I already know it. It literally just came today, and I'm trying to get done with this video so I can go crack it open. But no, I'm just kidding about that part. But I cannot freaking wait. I originally found out about this author via Rapture, because I got one of their chat books because I have an addiction. And then I saw this. I'm a historical fiction junkie, and I'm like, need. So again, check out Ghoulish Books, or Jess, for that matter. Either one, both, buy everything.